Hi there. Let me show you how to clone the Schacht repository using SourceTree. Well, first of all, let's find the URL. Open up the Confluence page about the repository, and then pick either the official URL or the tunnel version. For the clone URL, I suggest the tunnel version because it works from everywhere. You don't need VPN access to do this, which you will need for your official URL. So let's use the tunnel URL, copy link address, go back to SourceTree, and either click on this huge button or this button, or right click here, new repository. It all brings up this window. Clone repository, paste the URL here, make sure it ends with .git, and then in the destination path, it will suggest some default path. I'll put it to temp Schacht. And when you press clone, it will start cloning. Once it is done, on the file system, in my case, it will be in nano 10, temp Schacht. So there you will see there will be a .git folder. If this folder is present, it's a hidden one, so you will have to make sure the hidden items checkbox is checked if you want to see it. When you see this directory here, you can be sure that this is a Git repository for any repository, not just Schacht. No special case here. This is how Git works. It creates this local folder here where it stores all the files. You don't want to mess with these files directly. Use the Git command line or the GUI. And it should be done in a minute now. Until then, I can show you that once it is done, there's this nice terminal button here that you can use. If you ever need to, it will open a nice terminal with colored text here, and from there on you can use the Git commands. So whenever you need to paste some Git code you find on the internet, use the terminal, and then you are good to go, basically. Paste the command there and execute. But for the most work you can use the GUI, so don't worry about that. So now we have the Schacht repository, and checked out with the master branch, which is the default, having a remote called origin with all the branches on the origin listed here. Ignore the head. Head is not a real branch. It is basically just a reference to the most current commit on the default branch, which is master. So you will see that origin head is always next to origin master. There you have your working copy.